Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to Madden NFL 2005.
Yes. And today, we're going to look at another offensive play from the upcoming Season 3 Sandman99 Sand Gun playbook.
Yeah,
So, we're in the shotgun here, and we're up against the Chicago Wreckers, who are a pretty stout defense, actually.
yep,
And we're at about the 15-yard line, and it must be a passing situation, so we're looking for a pass. And you'll notice that I've got two tight ends on the right. And if you scroll over to the right, you'll see that I've moved the halfback from behind the quarterback out to a wide receiver position, because I'll quite often be doing something like that.
yep,
And so if we go back to behind the quarterback perspective, basically this formation was built from one of the full house formations. So basically what I did was I took the guy who was the original fullback one, who was standing about where the quarterback is standing now, and I moved him out and turned him into tight end 2.
oh, okay, yep,
Yeah, and I turned fullback 2 into fullback 1, and
Yep.
then I moved, and then the halfback as actually still lines up in his original position from the full house.
but you motion them out.
But I use motion quite a bit to move him out. And the wide receiver on the left is in his original position as well in this formation.
Yep,
So anyway, I've had to go to some kind of a pass here, and I've decided to move the wide receiver out to the right. And I'm going to be looking for a pass either probably to him, because it looks like the wide receiver on the left side is pretty well covered, and it looks like one-on-one coverage against Errol over there.
yep,
But when we run the play, of course, like the Wreckers are a pretty good defense, and look at how the cornerback over there is covering, right? And it looks like Carroll's obviously running a corner route,
yep,
but he's not going to get outside position. And if you look at the tight end running to the flat there, waving, well, he's not open, right? And so you also look at the tight end running the post there. That's Marshall, number 83, and he is not really very open either. And by now, the pressure is coming from my left. So I shuffle sideways a little bit and fire the ball right to the fullback, number 86, Adam Parkman, who's running a go route.
God,
So he turns around and catches it, and then the guy trying to cover him moves up to try and tackle him, and he just runs over him and then runs into the end zone.
and just so you guys can see what this looks like at full speed, it takes Parkman forever to get out there.
Yeah, this, like I said, this is a go route, but it's sort of a fingers quote go route. Like I have him running at it diagonally a short distance out to get around the line, and then I think the rest of the pattern is like 2 boxes straight ahead, eh?
Yep,
And because, you know what, Parkman's not going to be running any deep pass routes anytime soon. But much to my surprise, he actually caught that. And the reason I threw it to him is if you look at the relative position of him versus number 39 there, the guy who's covering him, well, he's so much slower than that guy that he actually has inside separation from him, so that if I lead this pass down, I'll be able to hit Parkman with it, and number 39 won't be able to turn around on time to stop it. So that's basically what I did. More or less, I threw it. I sort of aimed it behind Parkman and down a little bit.
yep,
And, so number 39 can't turn around and stop the pass from being caught because it was thrown in front of him, basically. And, And then the size difference there, the big bruiser does the rest, right?
yep,
So anyway, that's a little bit of fun. I called my new playbook the Sand Gun because I have a lot of shotgun formations in it. And I do a lot of different things. I can run, I can throw passes, I use a lot of motion to try and set up mismatches and that kind of thing.
yep.
But anyway, that's a little...
That's on his football card.
Yeah, that's on his football card. Yep, Adam Parkman catching the pass for 15-yard touchdown pass.
Yep.
That's probably the longest pass of his career, too.
It is the longest pass of his career because he can't catch.
Yeah. But anyway, we're just having a little fun there, so we'll move on to the game.
All right. And we're back with the
Yes.
Crusaders franchise Season 2 in the Super Bowl.
That's right. We made it to the Super Bowl. Much to our surprise, we gave the bad men a late game thrashing.
Yeah, well, they really cracked down. It was really a defensive game.
Yeah, it was very close. It was at one point 10-6, like 3/4 of the way through the third quarter, and then suddenly the wheels fell off for them, or we suddenly got on our horse. I'm not sure which. But yeah, it's like the bad men basically had a fourth quarter collapse, and we ended up beating them 30-6, I think, or something like that.
Yep.
So anyway, here we are. We're up against the Louisiana Zombies, who were a bit of an underdog, because usually even in sim games, they play against the Desperados. Usually the Desperados win. So that one was a bit of a shocker as well.
Yeah, well, maybe it says something about maybe the Desperados had an injury, or maybe the Zombies have gotten a lot better.
Yeah, it's hard to say. Could be a little of both, maybe. But it depends on which team, because we're in season 2. It could depend on which team had to give up the most key players due to cap concerns too, right?
Yep.
Because what happens after season 1 is that these high-powered all-Madden teams, you end up dispersing some of their all-Madden backup players, particularly.
And free agency gets flooded with 99 rated players.
Yeah.
Who all end up being superstars on wonderful teams like the Leopards.
Yep. But anyway, yeah. So it could be one of those things too, right? Wow, look at that. They've got 3 defensive tackles who are key players.
Wow. Okay, well, maybe there won't be running in this game.
Yeah. Anyway, they finished first in the league in scoring ahead of us by 0.1 of a point per game.
Jeez.
And they were second in the league in points allowed behind us. So yep. I guess, maybe they do deserve to be there, because they were number 1 and number 2, respectively.
Yep.
Right there with us.
It's time for football. Well, the time has finally arrived after weeks of anticipation.
We're playing in a dome here by the looks of it.
Yes. We also had to swap out our controller today.
Yeah. Yeah, finally the A button gave up the ghost on our football controller, so.
Yeah, I was trying to play a game the other day, and it literally, I couldn't kick. Like, I couldn't kick at all. I would, like, press it, and it wouldn't press.
Someone else wins the title. And that's exactly what's going to happen here tonight.
Now let's go to midfield.
I'm kind of a little bit worried about how this game's going to go, too, because the Zombies sometimes can turn out to be, out of nowhere, a really tough team, right?
Well, they did choose to receive, though, so, it's going to be an easy game, according to the Madden receive versus kick conspiracy.
Yeah, well, it's hard to say. But anyway, we're going to hopefully be able to come out on top here and win our second straight championship. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, we want that. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking that, okay, here's what we're going to do. This is still good. We're going to do this. That's fine. We're going to change this. We're going to go with, I'm going to go with this. And that, because I'm going to give their super speed receivers a great deal of respect. I think. And that middle one is just a flex audible. I'm not necessarily doing anything with that. So it may be changed depending on the situation as required.
Well, I know my audible's off by heart now. I always use the same ones. Let's take a look here. Oh, look, they've lost their super speedy tight end. They still have this guy.
Yeah, he's still pretty quick, right?
But they don't have like an 80+ speed tight end.
Yeah. So, but he is still also a Pro Bowl player.
Oh, and they got another 99 speed strong safety. So they're just going to be crowding the line and throwing curls.
Yep. Well, I think they have enough speed that you're not going to be throwing it over their heads anyway.
The home team are set to kick it deep.
Oh, God.
I don't know if that's the button or if that's you.
No, I'm pressing it, I swear.
31-yard line.
Ah,
Free of the defense.
maybe it is the wire on the controller or something.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But anyway. Well, let's see here.
1st and 10.
Because I swear I've been pressing it.
Throwing on 1st down. With the throw. And it's complete. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
Dumps the ball out to his receiver. And that'll bring up a 1st down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
Maybe it's just the way I press buttons, I don't know.
Going to the right.
I just slam it.
Number
Yeah.
52. Whacks the ball carrier at the 48. John, across the country, clearly one of the most anticipated days of the year. An unofficial holiday. Super Bowl Sunday. Here we go.
Stakes are big, all right. Your whole season comes down to one game. And that's what's great about the Super Bowl. This is the one game that every guy out there wants to be at his very best.
Gets the pass off.
Nope.
And he lets it slip out of his grasp.
Danny Jones was in there.
Yeah, he deflected it with his
You'll see
cheeks.
that kind of thing out of these guys a lot. They're big and they're strong and they're fast. Opposing offensive
Well.
lines sure have their hands full when they get out in this field.
Shifting some
Hey, you know what? It'll still count as a pass deflection on the stat sheet.
Yep.
Dropping back, closing in, pump faking.
Oh, come on, guys.
That was almost an interception.
That's why you play 4 deep zone, though, right? Because you just got to watch how these guys play. And I've pressed them off, like I pushed them off the line as far as they can go.
Yeah, so that
But
that guy
look
can't
at-
outrun them.
But you see that? You know, like he's already kind of beaten, but the safety is moving over there too to help out. So, you know, nobody has to defend a long pass by themselves.
Yeah.
Right? No matter where they throw it down there, even if they try and throw one of those streaks, it's still going to be against 2 defenders.
Richardson is ready to pump this one away.
And I'll either play 4 deep zone or I'll play 2 deep zone with man coverage underneath.
Here's the kick.
So
And
either
signals
way,
for the fair catch.
there's still going to be 2 men covering that long pass.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
But that was a near thing.
Changing the play now. Mills, the man in motion.
Well, maybe I can get a good run play here. That would be nice.
Allen.
Well, we got off to a positive start.
16-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play.
I think I got a bit of a sour spot there.
Yeah, well, you know what? They're going to spot you short and that kind of crap. You got to get used to the idea that you'll have to do everything twice.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. And it's
Well, that was a good eye. They brought the safety down there, but they didn't, you know, like they didn't do it in a standard way, right?
Yep.
That was kind of a weird looking play. Again, though, they gave you a bit of a short spot too, eh?
Mills moves in motion. Gets it off to the back. Wayne records the tackle at the 27.
All right.
Did a nice job.
Got the first down.
The line did a great job there of blocking the backside pursuit, which helped them get the first down.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Mills goes in motion. Another run.
Ah, you didn't block him.
Oh my god.
Did you see that? He didn't block him.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
How do you have two tight ends on that side? And they completely and totally block
Well, just
the
watch
path
what he,
of that
yeah,
linebacker.
just look at that, right? Yeah. Neither of those guys blocked that linebacker.
And we go back to
Ugh.
That's Madden cheese, though, right? You know, like that's
the visiting team.
that's basically no.
Directing traffic.
That's basically what that is, right? That's just the Madden cheese, and there's nothing that you can do about that.
Tucks it away. Dropped in the back.
Yeah, like that one too.
Sometimes you can be a little over-aggressive on defense.
Yeah, two guys that run right by a defender,
But the over-pursuit
one on either side.
caught out of position, and the ball carrier was able to cut back.
Looks like
It's
he's throwing audible.
cheese. Tasty, stinky cheese.
Ha.
He's rid of it.
Oh.
And then a drop. That's okay. He would have been short anyways, but
It's just Madden from above, just slathering the nacho cheese all over the game disc, right?
yeah, pretty much.
And how to do it.
Yeah, I double tapped that too, and we didn't get my double tap.
You know what? Let me try the next kick. Okay.
Yeah,
we'll
you
see.
take over the kicking
We'll
duties.
see. We'll see whether the problem is a controller thing or if it's a you thing.
Well, I've noticed,
First and 10.
like, I think it's a controller cord issue. It has to do with the way I'm holding the controller. I think the controller
Only
cord
one
is
man
worn
back.
out.
Abrams, the motion man.
We have this detachable cord on our controller, and that's how we swapped out controllers.
So a pickup of
And I have a feeling that the detachable cord is busted, rather than the controller button.
about
Yeah, that could be.
backing off. They'll go from the shotgun. Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Douglas with a decent 6-yard gain. Looking for a third down conversion here. They have to get it to the 43. The quarterback lines up with two
Play
backs
action.
behind him.
Yep. Well, it is 3rd and inches after all.
Play action. Throws it.
Yep.
You could hear the collision up here.
Unfortunately, whoever was supposed to be in that short zone
And that's worse.
believed the play action, right?
Yep.
And there's really not much you can do about it when they do that. I can't control everybody on the field. But if I could, nobody would ever believe the play fake.
With the carry, number 95 takes him down at the 32. 1-yard gain on that.
Yeah,
play.
that's not happening. Sorry.
2nd and 9. They'll go from the I formation. Throwing. Looks to be all right. They'll come out.
Danny Jones in there with his cheeks again.
And
Yep.
he will fill us in
That's
in a
2
moment.
pass knockdowns with a hip. And Anthony Strausser is going to go sit down for a little while now.
That's got to be crushing to see your quarterback walk off to the sideline like that in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
6th play of this drive.
But then again, though, they've got another guy who's just as good. I need to get a little pressure here.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Pressure coming.
Oh, you got double blocked.
Yep, but that's okay. I still got a little pressure,
That's the thing. That
and
was
it
a
forced him to
first
throw the ball
opportunity
into
to make a big play for his defense.
Coverage
coverage
situation.
situation, right?
Pass rather than an interception.
So they're going to try a field goal here. They'll probably make this because they probably still have their all-Madden kicker,
Lines
right?
up for the field goal.
Yep.
Try to put them on the board for the first time in the game. And it's
Oh, yeah,
on the play.
easy.
The try is good.
He's one of those guys.
But it's funny how all those broken up passes are hitting my defenders in the back, eh?
And he got all of that one.
Right.
Great kick.
Yeah, I really don't know what to tell you about that.
They're not turning around and getting an opportunity to get an interception or anything like that. It's just hits them in the back.
Yep.
It's 1st and 10. Hand it off. Thomas records the tackle at the 24. So a pickup of maybe 3. 2nd and 7.
Well, maybe if we'd have blocked the corner, it would have turned out something different, but oh well.
Yeah, well, I have a feeling that with this game being the game it is against who we're playing, any one-on-one battles, you probably can count on us losing them, right?
Throwing the 30. Wayne makes the tackle at the 30. Allen with a decent 6-yard gain. 3rd and 1 coming up on this play. Number 35 goes in motion.
I don't know. The way that tight end does things over there, I don't know if I'd even bother to bring him over there. Because you never know what he's going to do. He might just turn around and decide that he's going to run back to the other side of the formation or something dumb like that too, right?
All right, we have Sandman on the pooch kick or the punt or whatever.
Yeah, it's not working.
Here's the punt.
Although
okay.
It turned out perfectly fine.
It turned out perfectly fine, but yeah.
I knew it wasn't working. Yeah, I bet you it's probably the controller cord.
Yeah, well, maybe if we
have another controller cord around here. If we have to, we'll switch it out.
Okay, well, I'm not so sure I like this idea very much, but I guess we're running this now.
Strouser with a man in motion.
Okay, well, that turned out to be not so bad. They had a run play called.
Trying to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
Ball on their own 24. Making some changes along the defensive front. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got popped. I'll tell you one thing, he's going to feel that in the morning.
Okay.
About 4 to go. As they get ready for this 3rd down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going.
The toss play.
You keep their defense on the field, and you keep.
Boy, does the AI love their toss plays.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing that man coverage is reasonably effective against, right?
Yep.
Because that running back starts off running sideways, and as long as your rest of your defense manages to eat up all the blocks, then you have defensive backs chasing him, right?
Passing on 1st down.
You know Rhodes has like 95 catching by now?
Yep.
Finding the receiver who is in single coverage.
It's amazing that he drops the passes that he does.
Well, again, I think those are dice rolls, right? You know, like if you throw it to him and he's in the open field with nobody on him and he drops it, I mean, that's got to have been a dice roll that just came up incomplete pass or something, right?
Jenkins with a man in motion. Handed off to the back.
Okay.
Okay, well, you know what? Positive yards are positive yards. You might as well take them when you can.
Yeah, wow.
That being said, when that play started, it looked to me like you should have gotten more than you did if it had been executed properly, but...
the 34-yard line to convert for a first down.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'll take what I can get.
Rhodes comes in motion. Again with the carry. Loses the defender. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard, he darn
That
near
was
had
a
to take taxi
cheap
back
spot
to his
too,
stadium.
right?
Just
Wow.
about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, wow. You know, I thought I had that rate for like 1 more yard to go.
So
Yeah.
we need about 3 here.
Yeah, that's kind of crappy when they keep doing that to you.
Directing traffic.
They're just trying to take away my rushing yardage.
With the throw, and this pass is completed.
Trying to force me to throw passes because bad things happen when you go to the air.
Here on third down. They come through with this perfect play that gets him a
See,
first
Bo
down.
Jenkins made the Pro Bowl.
Marshall goes in motion. Handed off to the back.
Wow, that was a defensive... No, that's a linebacker that shot through the middle there past the center.
Yeah, actually, Marshall did a job over there on the right. You just couldn't get there because you had people in the middle missing their assignments instead, right?
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Ah, well.
Under pressure, throwing.
Nice.
We'll get it to Marshall.
Barnes with the tackle at the 13-yard line.
Well, that's the end of the first quarter.
Coverage in the second.
Yep.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 3-0. And we're ready to start the second quarter. First and 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I get tackled.
Yeah, yeah, that bullshit right there where
Yeah,
you gotta,
that-
like...
That is
You know.
absolute. Not only that, but you know what? That guard was in his way, and he had to actually go around him, right?
Well, at least, you know what? This was technically... I mean, if you want to be technical about it, this is technically not even a completed handoff. It's technically a legitimate tackle, because that guy's probably got, like, 99 speed.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unlike the others, where we're, like, jamming the ball through the halfback's chest and we get hit in the backfield anyways.
I don't know. I think that some of these are dice roll things, right? You know,
Yep.
like it's basically a dice roll, right? And it came up, run for a loss.
Throws it, and it's complete. Mills was in perfect position to make that catch.
Yeah, the receiver showed great concentration looking at one right in
Wow,
his
how are
hand.
we going to kick a field goal if we can't kick?
Third
Oh,
down.
I don't know. Maybe you want to.
I think I'm going to audible to the curls pass here.
Changing the play now. Gets rid of it.
Oh, well, here we go.
To cause the incomplete.
Okay, we're at the
That's the way to
5.
hit the club with nothing but air.
Number 12 comes out, hoping to put points on the scoreboard for the first time.
So you should be able to rapid tap this one in.
There, I tilted the controller at a weird angle and then tried,
Kick is up.
and it worked.
The rookie sends it sailing through.
I just have to keep the controller at this, like, magic angle, and then it will work.
Look, take off.
Well, it did work. That's just me being bad.
Oh well, it's still in play anyways.
From the 6.
So there we go. Now we know. We got to hold it at the magic angle
After they were 3 and out.
to prevent problems.
So they have first and 10 here. The corners are backing off.
I wonder why controller wires do that.
I don't know, I guess they break from fatigue over a period of time.
Yeah, or something.
He was really hit hard on that play.
Yeah, you talk about your depleter. That's what happened there. He unloaded, and he got a depleter.
And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
He just exploded towards the marker that time. That was a big-time run.
Well, at least we got that field goal back.
Corners are giving a bit of a cushion. Throwing on first down.
Probably should have had a touchdown there, though.
Yeah.
If only Marshall hadn't dropped his shit.
Well, what can you do, though, right? You know, like I said, it's a dice roll thing, and sometimes it comes up, drop pass.
Yep.
He's not the kind of guy who's going to throw a lot of balls in the coverage either.
They'll go from the I formation. Vandenberg.
Oh, hey, look, it's Danny Jones blocking it with his helmet this time.
Yep.
But still generated an excellent pass rush.
And that gives you a lot of flexibility calling your defense.
Flex audible time.
Yeah, it's flex audible time.
Let's get back to the play on the field. Again with a run. Stiff arm there.
Oh, too bad. Well, you know what? At least it wasn't play action.
Yeah.
Picks up some tough yards on
Well,
the
he
ground.
might have been in some trouble if that had been play action, but
Fifth play of this drive. Ball at midfield. They line up in the I formation.
basically I was playing some kind of a pass there.
Dropping back. Pressure goes with a short pass to the right side. Wade makes the tackle at midfield. Caught the pass but didn't go anywhere.
Nope. A lot of light blue.
It's second down and 10 to go. From the gun, Douglas, the motion man. Drops back, closing in. Taken down in the backfield. Great effort that time, John.
Cedric Perry gets the sack.
That's right. Cedric Perry gets the sack.
Let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. Kansas City drops its safeties into deeper coverage to be more prepared for the long pass. Strausser out of the gun. Abrams comes in motion. Pressure coming.
Yeah, cut block.
Looks like there's a penalty on
That's okay.
Oh,
Pass ball
Oh,
pushed.
come on. Really?
yep.
The defense
Oh.
can't continue to give up yardage like that.
That's garbage.
Was he doing the linebacker cheat thing?
I don't know. I mean, he wasn't even the guy who was supposed to be blitzing on that play.
Keeping a close eye out for more stuff like that for the rest of the game.
Strausser back in the shotgun. Abrams in motion. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Frank makes the tackle at the 40.
They manufactured that for themselves, right?
You
Like
might
that
be
was-
able to challenge that.
We have a challenge.
Sure, why
We'll
not?
go over to the sideline and see if it was the right call. If not, the team is going to lose a timeout. And what they'll look at here is exactly where the ball was when he went down.
Yeah, they're
Well,
thinking
I don't know,
Russell's
it's
gonna
close.
give him that
Maybe
left
they'll
foot
give
spot,
this one
but they
to
were
us.
thinking it should have been a right foot spot.
Well, after taking
Nope,
a
they're not.
long play, he didn't see anything to change the original call.
Yeah, and there's actually two things they lose.
I don't know. I thought that was definitely not a first down.
It didn't look like it.
They line up in the I formation. Vandenberg. Big hit on the ball count.
And when you talk about getting unloaded on, that's what happened here. He just got unloaded on.
He could be seeing more carries after that game.
If the defense is looking to force these guys out of their game plan, they're going to need to attack the ball carrier and punish him every time.
The backs are lined up in an I. Hand off to the tailback. Number 95 records the stop at the 32. Just a short pickup on that play, John.
They're just trying to get this run established. When you can get it going on the ground, it really opens things up for the other options you have on offense.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. 2 yards to go.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Well, that's bad.
I don't think that was part of the game plan.
Oh, see, maybe they were just giving themselves a little more room so that they can throw a pass here.
Maybe.
10th play of this drive. They need 7.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
They've done very well on third down to this point.
Aha!
Nice.
I was anticipating that. You see this?
Yep.
Watch this guy right here.
Here comes Danny Jones into
Here
the
comes
flat.
Danny Jones into the flat. Bats the pass away. Right?
And we go back to the game.
Well, having a wide receiver on defense does have its perks.
Well, hey, he had a pretty good season.
Will come into
Yeah,
He made the Pro Bowl as a free safety.
Yep. And he's getting to be pretty good at tackling now, too, actually.
And actually, in season 1 for you, he made the Pro Bowl as a cornerback.
This one comes
Yep.
back down to the 20.
He was the nickel guy.
Yep. Well, basically, he's the nickel guy on my defense, too, except that for me, most of the time, my nickel back is actually a safety, not a corner, right?
Hand it off to the back. Jones.
Well, they kind of blocked into me there, and I
Yeah.
couldn't run any further than that, but I guess that's an okay first down gain.
Yeah, actually, I was getting excited there for a minute because that look sometimes is what develops into a big run. The only problem is the defensive players manage to push your guys around a little bit and close the gap up, eh?
Yep. Well, they're in a nickel, but they have the linebackers spread, so maybe this will work.
I don't know.
On the call.
Or maybe not.
Personally, against that kind of look, I would give it to my fullback up the middle and just try and get a couple.
Size and quickness up front. That allows
Oh,
them to
well.
hold up against the run, while also
Because they
giving
have
speed
everybody
to
spread
rush
out, so if you can fit
and
through
then
one of
drop
those
back
gaps
to
on the line, then there isn't anybody. Well, I don't think you're going to do it with needing 4 yards, but
So we could do this.
if you have time.
Oh, look, it's man coverage.
Yeah, hopefully you have time.
Ah! I hate that.
Down.
Penalties come down to discipline and maintaining it on the field.
Yeah, I think so long as only one player is moving, regardless of who that player is, when you press the button to snap the ball, it should just snap the ball. Who cares who's moving or who's doing what? If it's an illegal motion, then they can give you a penalty for illegal motion.
Throws it over the
But they shouldn't just freeze you, right?
Yep.
Tackle to bring him down. Allen didn't get enough for the first.
Well, that's fine. I guess we're going to punt again here.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3 and out. Not much hang time.
See,
on
maybe
this
you
one.
can do a Chiefs thing here.
Ha!
Right? In the Super Bowl on Sunday, the Chiefs, they punted the ball and it hit one of the San Francisco players
Yep.
in the back of the leg.
Yep.
The poor guy, he didn't even see it coming, but it was just a real lucky break, eh? And,
First and 10.
yeah, that turned into a turnover
Pushing
and
on the outside.
resulted in a touchdown.
Well, considering where we started from, I think that's a fairly decent punt.
Abrams, the man in motion. Hand it off to the back.
Good job dragging him down. You were the only guy there.
At the 36-yard
They've been keeping me
line.
busy, that's for
Trying to
sure.
move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
5 yards to go. The corners are giving a bit of a cushion. Only one man in the backfield. Gets the pass off. And it's complete.
I think the coverage there was a little bit loose there, number 20.
Well, I was playing a long ways off too because I don't like it when they show me 2 tight ends. If I put the standard defense I normally put out for that, then
They've got receiving threats with those tight ends.
yeah. Well, and not only that, but they could throw a streak down the sideline and like past all of my players, right?
Yep.
With a man in motion. They'll pass on first down. Throwing. Incomplete pass. He threw it a little too
Travis
soon and he
Wade.
missed the mark. The pass rush almost got to him.
I don't think he ever had a chance to set his feet. I'll tell you one thing. This defensive coach sure has his defensive lineman pumped up.
Strausser out of the gun.
Yeah, looks like Strausser's back. Anyways.
Back with the throw.
Oh, really?
The 40.
Oh, that is so fishy.
At the
Right.
34.
So
The move to
cheesy.
6 with that
Yeah,
completion.
he's sitting there facing the ball and he doesn't stick his hands up.
They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
Yeah. Well, those kinds of things are what tell you we're playing dice roll football, right?
Only one man back. On the call. Slips the tackle. Number 52 records the tackle. At the
Well, having all those
25-yard
players
line.
off the line has the advantage that they're not going to break a big run on you.
Yeah.
The lead to get the ball inside the 24.
It gives everyone time to close in.
Hand off to the tailback. Play action. Gets rid of it. And it's complete. And he's pushed out of bounds.
That was a wide receiver
Got
out.
something going here.
Yeah, it's been one first down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
So we have first and 10 here. Give it to the halfback. Number 96 brings him down at the 19.
McGrady getting in on the game.
That's an important
Yep.
part of this team's offense.
They'll have to get to the 10 to convert. Vanderbilt, the lone setback. Under pressure.
Yeah, Zach Mack gets the sack.
Ninth play of this drive, and they find themselves in scoring range. Only one man back. Pressure, rolling. And he hits his
Well,
mark.
I guess we're going to give up a field goal.
The marker.
Yep.
Some pretty phony baloney things happening on that drive, though.
So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. And it's on its way. The veteran kicks it through.
No problem for him. Whatever the situation, he'll approach it the same way. Cool and smooth.
Booming kick downfield. He won't return it.
Oh, that'll be a fair catch.
Yep, that will be a fair catch in the end zone, just to make sure he doesn't try to run it out.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
I guess the mission here is if you can't score, at least make sure they don't have time to do anything with the ball.
Closing in with the pass. Pass ball's incomplete.
Yeah, I saw that guy coming around the corner.
Yep.
2-minute warning coming up. Directing traffic. Rhodes, the motion man. Calling an audible now. He gets the
Oh,
Look at
come
that.
on, you guys.
No,
Block
again,
him.
no blocking. Like, that's such garbage. That's garbage can AI there. Wow.
Plays like that. He's one of those guys
Absolute
every
garbage.
defensive coordinator would love to have on his
Bad
team.
game design.
Smart, plays with good intensity.
Oh,
and
well.
He's a heck of a leader on and off the field.
The defense lines up in the nickel.
Because even if you're like elderly and half blind and only have one leg, it's going to be obvious to you who you're supposed to try to block, right?
He's looking. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off.
Well, he caught it.
And makes the catch. He makes the catch, but they tackle him.
Oh, and then they're going to review it. Yeah.
Really? Why?
Because it'll keep the clock running if it was a catch. Yeah.
No, but they called the timeout anyway, right?
So the referee takes
Oh, they call. Well, maybe they'll give them their timeout back.
Oh,
And
I
what
suppose.
we're looking for is whether
Yeah.
the ball touched the ground before he had possession.
I think that's a catch, Rec V5X. It sure looks like it.
Well, we'll see how they rule it. No,
come
wasn't a catch.
on. Really? Man, that is such horse shit.
No, but it didn't give them their timeout back.
It didn't?
Nope.
Or did they use one already?
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt.
Oh, yeah, they did, because Anthony Strauss got hurt.
Yeah, well. Oh, I hope this rolls after it lands.
So do I. I figure it's better than kicking it out of bounds.
No. I don't know. I think that when you're backed up to your own 20, you got to gamble and try and hit a longer one.
I think, to be honest with you, I think that's a better result than kicking it like sideways out of bounds, giving up a touchdown. Completely pointless to do that. You gotta do those push punts. It's the only way you can be safe.
They'll pass on first down. They got to him just as he
Oh, that was almost a sack fumble.
I know, but we're not getting any kind of breaks here at all, right?
Gets rid of it.
Oh, that was Ben French.
Oh, man.
Strausser with a man in motion. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. And
Yeah.
this pass is complete. Thomas pulls him down at the 34.
Gotta hate it.
So we have 1st and 10 here. Vanderbilt. French is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 32. They'll need to get the ball inside the 24 to convert for a first down. Vanderbilt, the deep back, drops back, gets rid of it, swings it out to the right. He took a shot. He's
Oh, you heard him again.
Yep.
Wow.
Ball on the 32-yard line. 6th play of this drive. A little over a minute left. Under pressure.
Yeah.
Well, that'll make it harder for them to get their field goal.
Drag the quarterback down. He picks up the
I don't think they can kick one from here. They're almost out at the 40-yard line. They're going to try, but this is a 55-yard field goal try.
He's one of the best
Those
in the
uprights
league,
look
John.
small
It's a
from
little
back here.
surprising to see him in from this distance. The kick is up.
No, he can't kick it that far.
Not a good kick.
See, that punt did us good work.
Wow.
You had little faith.
It's
I think-
1st and 10.
Unless they give you a freebie here, we go to halftime with the score 6-3.
Yeah, probably.
Jenkins with a man in motion. Receives the handoff. Barnes. created-
Yeah, I was trying to cut it outside and do something there, but then the cornerback was there.
Seems to be
Yep.
in perfect position to make a play.
Oh well, just let the clock run down. We'll get the ball back to start the second half, and hopefully you'll be able to figure out some adjustments or something.
Yeah. I don't know. It's been pretty rough because we've had a lot of drop passes, too.
Yeah. Oh well, that's halftime, and it's definitely time for the halftime stretch.
All right. And we're back.
Yes. And so, it's a close game at halftime, with a score of 6-3 for the Zombies.
Let's get back to
Well,
the
we'll have
action
to see if we can turn things around here. The deficit's not that bad. It's just one field goal.
Yep. Statistically, they do have a bit of an edge on us, but I think that's just because they've had the ball one more time than us.
From the 8-yard line to the 20. The home team will start the drive from the 32-yard line. Well, John, they've committed sloppy, avoidable penalties, and the good news, I guess, is they're only trailing by a small margin at the moment.
Penalties can turn a really good play into a really bad play really fast. So they have to do a better job keeping things under control. The penalties have hurt them. If they can correct that penalty problem, they might just win this thing.
Pearson.
Okay, well.
At the 41-yard line. Jill, what do you have?
Thanks, Al. The coach thought his defense played well in the first half, and he praised their efforts against the
Oh.
pass.
Well, there's no
we-
more
we-
Anthony Strouser.
Yeah, we finally took him out, eh?
Al?
Thanks for that report, Jill. Dropping back, gets rid of it, and the catch is made. Dives and brings him down.
Well, here we
Can't throw it
go.
up any better than that. Textbook first down. 1st and 10.
Wow, they're coming out the same thing every time here.
Yeah, wow. I don't know, man.
Tough like a turkey.
Well, they got coverage and coverage here now.
Dropping back to pass on 1st
Uh-oh.
down.
Oh, no.
What a
Yeah, that's what they were waiting for, right?
the quarterback and picked up his
I don't know.
first
I don't really think it matters what I do here.
down. 2nd and long after the set. Drops back. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Thomas records the tackle at the 50-yard line. He was on
Well,
the
if we could get
receiving
another
end of
curls
that
play
play.
like that.
Hands like that are hard to
Yeah,
find.
this could be something where
This guy
you
looks like
look
he's a
for him
keeper.
again because he's been really, really good at catching those and making a few yards after he catches it.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Jenkins sends a man in motion. Looks like he's changing the play. With the throw. And
Yeah.
hits his target. The home team find a way to convert the 3rd and long, their 2nd one on this series. It's 1st and 10. Rushing on 1st down has not worked out for them today. Less than a 2-yard per carry average.
That's why they're losing. You got to be able to get yards on 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. Guns it to the right side.
Yeah, you
Dives
found him.
and brings him down at the 35-yard line. Marshall didn't have much room to do anything with that.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the kick.
They need 6. Rhodes, the motion man. With the pass, comes up with it. Thomas takes him down.
Yeah, I think those are your best bet. I think anything that takes longer than a couple of seconds to develop, you're not going to have time to throw it.
Balls at the right time.
8th play of this drive. In field goal range now. They're having no success running on 1st down.
Which is one reason why they find themselves on the short end of the stick right now. It's hard to have consistent success without balance.
Calling an audible. Kansas City calls a timeout. They have 2 remaining. And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're in field goal range. Slings it out to the
Oh
right.
yeah, you got to throw it to Mills there.
Yep.
Nice.
Second and short of coming after a good pickup.
Right here is one of those situations where you can pretty much open up the whole
See, I think they're going to clamp down so hard on the run that they're going to be vulnerable to like spread out offenses and short passes like that.
1 yard to go. Changing the play now. With the pass, and he makes the grab. Can't get it from behind. Big pop that time.
You want someone there to tell you to watch out because he just got decked.
It's usually a good call to throw it in his direction, John.
Yeah, he's got some of the best hands in the league. He'll catch just about anything he can get to. I think he's most effective when they really need to catch. Third down, things like that. That's when he really shines out there.
Mills goes in motion. Throws it.
Oh,
Got it.
I thought you were going to throw it to Marshall because it looked like no one covered him when he went out there.
Yeah, no, instead I threw it to the in guy because this guy's got a bit of a cushion here because he makes the wrong move.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of separation between
Yeah.
them. But the
Look-
way I threw that actually ended up getting thrown quite badly.
Yeah.
I tried to lead it down and it got overthrown, but easily caught it anyways because he, you know, whatever.
Good thing. that could have been a missed opportunity there.
Yeah.
Because Marshall was wide open. There was nobody covering him at all. He was alone.
Number 12 comes in to attempt the point after.
But good drive. We needed that.
And it's up. And the extra point is good. The home team.
Well, I mean, the moment they started coming out with 11 guys in the box like every single time, I mean, what was I supposed to do?
Yeah.
You can't run against that. Even I can't run against that. And I can run against almost everything.
Yeah, and I know generally you call plays in a similar manner to the way I do, where you call a run play first and then audible to a pass if necessary.
From the
But
7-yard line.
I noticed that you were actually calling a pass play first on purpose here,
Yep.
21.
because it gives you a little more flexibility in your play calling, right?
Well, I've also got a bunch of pass plays that I basically never call out of this playbook, right?
Yeah.
So that's some of the stuff that you saw on that drive was some of the stuff that I basically never call. Because usually I don't have to bring any of it up.
Lines up behind his fullback.
And also not all of it is well tested, so thankfully a lot of it worked there and worked well. When things needed to work, they did. Wow, he dropped that.
Yeah, you don't see that happen every day.
Especially against these guys.
Yep.
Is drop a pass. He's going to have to make up for that one with a big catch next time around.
They'll go from the I formation. Abrams comes in motion. Pressure, throwing short to the right side. He couldn't control it.
I'm pretty sure he dropped that on purpose.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives
Yeah.
your defense a little extra.
Well,
rest,
so much for this
and it gives
drive.
your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Great downfield coverage that time, John.
You have to go through your progression.
Cedric Perry has 3 sacks in this game.
To make a play. You just can't take
Doing a good
sack
job.
in a situation like that.
Here's the kick. Fair catch called for.
Yep, that's looking like a fair catch.
Yeah, they're all a fair catch. They should, like I said, they should have put a play in here called fair catch, where you just call a fair catch before the play even starts.
They can't get it done on the ground on first down, John, but they're still leading in this one.
And running is important, but they've got other weapons.
Yeah,
that can
I
get in
changed
the
my
end
play
zone.
and they changed their coverage.
Yep, but that's okay. This is still going to work okay for you.
With the throw, and he hits his target.
You might not throw a 10-yard pass again in this game, but if you can keep throwing 5, 6, 8-yard passes every play, well,
Because if you don't
You know,
get it on this
it might
play,
take
you're
you
always
the rest of the
back
quarter
after
to
third,
get down
and
there,
you're
but
still
you'll
only
get
need a
there.
yard or two for the first down.
Because with their hyper aggressive coverage schemes, that's you know, they're kind of playing into that,
With a man
right?
in motion. Drops back. Throwing.
Yeah, they had a double blitz coming that time, eh?
Yep.
Plan makes
But
the
they couldn't get to you fast
Take a
enough.
look at this. He gets himself into position, keeps his legs under,
And your running back picked up the guy on the side that mattered, right?
Yeah, every time I go to this, they go to man coverage.
Yep. Well, that's okay. I mean, unless they jam him, you can always get it to easily on this.
With the throw, he hits his
Because the only way they can prevent him from catching that pass is if they jam him.
Or if they hit him.
these guys are just out
Yeah,
there
or if he
playing
drops
pitch
it,
and
right?
catch.
But basically, the only way you can prevent him, they can prevent him from running that route successfully, so that you have a safe receiver to throw to, is if they jam him at the line, right?
Inside the 20 to convert. Mills in motion. Drops back, closing in.
Oh, God.
Wow, they had a guy coming off the
Yeah,
edge
I
there.
couldn't even throw it to Mills.
You couldn't throw it to anybody. He got there so fast that you didn't have a chance.
Beat you with a swim, the club, or the arm over.
Don't worry too much. Just play it safe.
Have to get the ball inside
If you can
the
pick up
20.
5 yards here, you'll still be within range to kick a field goal.
Diamondbacks in for this play. Directing traffic.
Yeah, that's true. If I can pick up 5 yards, I can get a field goal.
Goes over the middle.
Oh!
Here you are in
Well,
a big show.
you still have a shot at kicking one from here. You've kicked them from here before.
He's made
Got
some
the
big
controller at the
catches
magic
career, but
angle.
this one,
Yeah.
I think might be a little out of his range.
I think that's under-kicked.
Maybe. We'll see.
And it's on
Go,
its
go, go,
way.
go, 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 go. Oh, yeah!
Unbelievable.
Wow.
It was kicked the perfect distance.
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. Hits the crossbar and goes through.
Ridiculous.
Wow. Well, you thought it was under kick, though, and it wasn't.
It totally was.
It was kicked exactly the right amount.
Yeah, okay.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 5.
This is just as brilliant as the Super Bowl special teams display you were talking about earlier, right?
Yeah.
First you kick a kickoff out of bounds, then you bounce one in off the crossbar.
It's 1st and 10. Dropping back. Rolling.
Oh, boy.
Murray had his hands
Yeah,
up.
you just can't catch a break.
He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
The corners are giving a bit of a cushion.
I know I'm giving a big cushion here,
Only
but
one man back. McGrath in motion.
I think it's necessary.
Yeah, I think they're dangerous enough that you have to. Especially now that we've got the lead.
Throws it.
You see that?
Yep, look at where they're looking. Oh!
Yeah, but I had 2 deep overlapping zones over there, right?
He put
Yep.
too much touch on that one.
I'm going to play the same coverage again, too.
Kansas City puts it secondary in better position.
So
to
4
stop
deep
the
zone,
pass.
I've got 2 deep overlapping, and I've got a man helping the guy on the other side, right?
Pressure coming.
And
Big
Zach
stop.
Mack gets the sack.
They just blanketed the receivers downfield.
Because they're going for the long pass, right?
Yep.
Quote
And if he drops back and sees that the long pass is totally covered, well, it's going to make him hesitate for a minute, right?
Yeah, well, he won't throw an interception if he's a good quarterback, so he'll just take the sack instead.
Yeah, and that's why if I can get a little bit of pressure along with that coverage, well then, wow, did he ever...
From the 36-yard line.
Wow, look at Herman go.
Yeah.
He's like, I want to be on the team next year.
Oh, he'll probably make the team next year. I mean, why wouldn't he?
Ball on their own 45.
Well, whatever you've been doing, it's been working, so...
Despite very little success running on first down, they still lead.
Some teams manage to get by pretty well without a solid running game. And that's mostly because their passing game is very effective, especially their short passing game.
Oh yeah, look at that. See, that's a double coverage on Rhodes there, eh?
Throwing on first down with the pass.
Well, he had an eternity to bring that one under control.
Yep.
It took him an eternity, too.
Yeah, really, if he'd have actually managed to catch that and then turn around and run with it a little bit, you wouldn't have had to be on in second down here. Oh well, just be happy he caught it.
Changing the play now.
This looks okay too, eh? Probably.
Looking downfield, and he makes the grab. Barnes pulls him down at the 45. Nice ball going to the air.
I didn't like how things looked uneasily there.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If you can throw the low-risk pass, because it's second down too, even if you don't make enough for a first down, at least you got another shot at it, right? If you throw it to the defense, you don't get another try.
Jenkins with a man in motion. Rosen, he hits his receiver.
Coleman's getting some catches.
Yeah.
39-yard line. Coleman makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackles.
Yeah, sure, we'll try that
First
again.
down marker just inside the 35. Mills moves in motion. Looks like he's calling an audible. Dropping back. Gets the pass off.
Nice.
He finds his man. Jenkins doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
And this is the fifth play of this drive. They're within striking distance here.
Oh yeah. It's going to be wide open in the left slot there.
Dropping back to pass on first down.
Oh, he dropped it.
He dropped it. Wow. You know what, though? That's, again, dice roll football, right? This easily has, like, almost 90 catching.
Yep.
Right? High 80s catching rating. And he should catch passes like that. Especially when they're uncontested, right?
Mills in motion.
Another zone defense.
Yeah. Well, now they've just changed it up again.
Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver.
Oh, he fumbled it.
I challenge that. I don't think that's a fumble.
I think that was.
I don't know. I challenge it anyway. It's meaningful enough that...
So the coach wants the referee to take another look at that last call.
The call on the field is questionable.
Bad things happen when you go to the air.
Might get reversed.
Well, the thing is, though, that one wasn't a bad thing that happened once you went to the air. That happened after he caught the ball. Then he's a runner, right?
Yep.
He's a ball carrier then.
Then it should be counted as a fumble.
But I think this will be overturned. I don't think that's a fumble because I think his knee was down. His whole shin was horizontal.
Oh, you might be right. Let's hope that you're right. No,
Oh, really? Wow. That's absolutely unreal.
we've lost both challenges and had some very ridiculous calls, and they won a challenge.
Yeah.
Turns out he was
Yeah, something smells pretty rotten here, I think. Because this is Madden cheese at its best. Because that guy never fumbles the ball either, right?
Vanderbilt in the backfield.
No, he's like a superstar tight end at this point.
Vanderbilt, number 95.
Oh, I'm glad that you got in there, because they had an offensive lineman heading downfield.
Well, I'm annoyed.
the guy seems to get stronger every time he touches the ball.
You're annoyed for me?
It's second down and 9 to go. Making some changes along the defensive front. Under pressure with the throw.
Wow, I'm surprised he got that off.
Yeah.
Towards the tackle at the 27-yard
Yeah,
line.
he looked like he was going to get thrashed again, right? But cheese,
Toward the end
right?
of the third quarter, the score is 13-6. And we'll start the fourth quarter.
Okay, so they're not going to give me
Third
the
and
goal
3.
line offense like they were.
The defense just dropped the safeties and corners into deeper coverage. Hard to explain this one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Way up in the backfield. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit.
Well, at least they're not going to profit too much from that one. It's cost us some yards, but hopefully you can... You were moving the ball too, right? That's the frustrating part of this whole thing.
And he chooses not to return
Oh,
this
fuck,
one.
it just goes right by me. Wow. Wow.
Yep.
It's first and 10. Passing on first down. Gets rid of it. And he
Another drop.
He had it and lost it.
It's going to end in a third down
Much
punt.
touch on that pass.
Well, try and try it again, right? That's all you can do, right? This whole thing, it appears to be very scripted. The events in this.
Come out in a nickel package. With the throw, he hits his receiver, and so a risky.
Well, he caught
Okay.
and got plastered.
Yeah, but he got a first down, right? And that's huge.
Because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
So they have first and 10 here. Jenkins with a man in motion.
That's his own defense.
Yeah.
Going to the air on first down. With the pass, Wayne.
Well, we'll throw it to Coleman.
Yeah.
Down at the 29-yard line. The quarterback really let loose with that throw.
That pass was really gunned in there. The receiver did a nice job of just hanging on to it.
They need about 3.
It's another zone defense.
Pressure.
Coleman, I can't get it to him.
Yeah, because he played the jam, right?
Coming from his defense.
Well, I saw him slip off it, and he slipped off it to the inside, but it didn't matter, because that guy's so fast, he just sacked me.
Yeah. No, that's what it was, though. They jammed him, and that basically made it so that you didn't have time to get it to him, right?
It's now 3rd and long after the sack. So as they get set to try to convert, Here's what both teams have done on
That man coverage.
Third down conversions are
Throw a
usually
slant.
a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Throws it. He hits
Oh, he made it.
Yep.
Uh-oh, he's hurt.
So he looks to be okay.
Oh, his foot. Okay, well,
Coleman's not a bad receiver. He's at least got more speed.
yeah, he doesn't have as good a hands, though. That's what concerns me.
Oh, and then they're going to take the ball spot away from me, too.
Yeah, they might get this call reversed.
No, that's a first down. He's got both feet on the other side of the first down marker. Like, come on.
Nope, they're cheating in this game.
Yeah, that's cheating. If they overturn this, that's a cheat right there. Right.
They paid off the officiating.
Yeah. It stands.
I think our challenge was a lot better of a challenge.
Yeah, it was, I think.
Good call. Even though it was challenged and they lost, the only thing they lost in the end was a timeout. The gain would have been much greater had it gone the other way.
1st and 10.
Now you got no timeouts, so you'll have to be very mindful of where the clock is, right?
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. Jenkins completes that one, and it goes for about...
Yeah, look at that. He got an extra yard of that somehow.
Yep.
It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Calling an audible. Directing traffic. Dropping back. Throwing.
Ah,
Yeah, he was fast enough to catch up to it.
At the 49-yard line. This offense having no trouble moving the ball.
Wow.
Yeah, and this defense
yeah, this controller thing is interfering with my bullet passes now. It's like anytime I tilt the controller up, I would say.
Yeah. Well, we might have to purchase a couple of new cords.
Looks like he's changing the play. Throwing on 1st down. Gets rid of it.
Look at Coleman catching those slants.
So he gets there just quick enough that that linebacker rushing from the outside couldn't get to me, right?
Yep.
And this is the 9th play of this drive. Changing the play now. With the pass, he hits it.
Oh!
Took a hit, but he held on.
The defenders unable to stop them, giving up 3 straight 1st downs all through the air.
The thing is, the offense is chewing up yards every time they're going back to pass. This drive is going to end up...
I think this is a demonstration of what happens if you play the run too hard, though, right?
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Well, it's because of the fact that we can normally run so well that they're even playing like this, I think.
Yeah, maybe, but...
Pass play here on 1st down. Throwing.
But personally, I think that I would rather give up 4 or 5 yards per carry on the ground than 12 yards per pass.
And he got a depleter.
11th play of this drive. Inside
Because that's the thing, too, is it doesn't especially bother you to pass in this area because almost all your passes are designed to be short, right?
They expect that he'll take a series or 2 off, then return to the field.
All right, Joe, thank you for the update.
This could be bad.
They'll pass on 1st down.
I'll just throw it to the safe man.
We'll throw it to Solomon.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Solomon's got a catch in the Super Bowl.
This guy spends a lot of
He was there when I
extra
needed him.
running routes.
Yep.
Looks like it's
And I
really
needed him.
starting to pay off.
And if they could get inside before they'll convert for a first down.
Not now they're crowding the line.
Play now.
See, normally I'd throw that tight end out against the safety, but their safety is so stupid.
Look at that, though. See, that linebacker just moved outside on Allen.
Yep.
Slings this one.
And then
But
he
he
dropped
dropped
it. Come on, Allen. This is the Super Bowl. Wow.
But he couldn't make the catch.
He was there, and the quarterback
He was. That's
found him
another
with the
dice
ball.
roll thing, though, right? He was wide open. No one was touching him. All he had to do was catch the ball. That probably was a touchdown, right?
Well, that's okay.
Yeah, just be careful because sometimes these slants can be dangerous in this region, right?
Dropping back. Looking for a receiver. Throwing
Yeah, Rhodes comes back after injury and catches a touchdown.
With the foot sprain. And I don't normally throw that against all Madden teams either, but I didn't like the way those slants look because I was looking at those safeties.
Yeah, because those safeties can trick you and they can jump up on those, right? You actually got burned in one of our playoff games on one of those ones.
Yeah, well, you got to watch them and you got to try to predict if they're going to go inside or outside, because if they go outside, the same thing can happen on that route, right?
Yeah. Thing is, though, if that's the first time you've actually run that play
All game long.
all game long, then they probably, because they hadn't seen it before, it caught them by surprise too, right?
Yeah, and you know what? That's the first time we run that play all game long. That was the play that we ran in Season 1 in the Lifers franchise. That was like the play.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yep.
I'm bringing out all kinds of things that I never
Yep.
normally
Out
use.
to Houston, out to Hudson,
Yep.
right?
Should be a return here.
Well, maybe I can finally start to run the ball now. If you can manage to stop them from picking up points here, we'll have enough of a lead.
Yeah, well, I certainly am going to try.
Keep fighting till that final whistle.
Scott will work out of the shotgun.
I think they're starting to catch on to my short passing game anyways.
To throw, Edwards.
They're starting to wise up.
Carry at the 27. Scott, it's about a 3-yard pickup for him. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Dropping back, closing in, throwing, and he can't find a way to keep his.
Well, I don't know what the hell that was.
He was trying to throw it to against the short zone.
Yeah, and to the fullback.
Over the middle there, right?
The corners playing back.
Because I had actually 2 guys in hook zones in that play, right?
The quarterback
Yep.
lines up with 2 backs behind him. Gets the pass.
Oh, knocked it out anyway.
Pretty good pass, but that's incomplete.
Travis Wade coming in with the save.
Yep. Put the hit on him to make him drop the ball.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out.
Yeah, I think you're in run the ball 3 times in punt territory now.
Here's the punt.
Because,
Andy Wade.
Well, we'll see. I still want to pick up at least another first down or 2.
yeah, well, so long as you can keep the clock moving. If you can take 3 or 4 minutes off the clock here, then we'll just about have these guys on the ropes.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Jenkins.
You haven't run for a while, so maybe you'll have a little success at it now,
Give it to the halfback.
right?
The 40. Turned it upfield and picked up.
That was a good way to get the clock moving.
Yep.
If he can stay healthy, he's going to have a long career ahead of him. He makes quick cuts, and he gets through the hole so fast.
Mills goes in motion.
Ooh.
Throwing on first down. Pressure coming with the
A
pitch.
Yeah.
little late on that one.
I know, but you had to wait for that safety playing the curl flat there to get out of the way, right?
Well, I was worried about that one safety hanging around in the middle, but I still managed to get it away before we came close enough to him that he could interfere with it, which was very lucky.
Moves
Yep.
in motion. On the carry. Pearson brings
Well,
him
you
down.
managed to avoid taking a loss anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm getting good at that maneuver, apparently. It's just how that play was drawn, right?
Yeah, it's terrible when you got to run backwards 4 yards in order to get around your tackle who's 5 yards deep in the backfield, right?
Okay, what do we got here? Oh, we got another one of these.
He'll get it again.
That's that's a house blitz.
Yep.
Not what they were
Yeah.
looking for on that play call.
Well, that's okay. Run some more time off. Run some kind of a safe play where the clock will keep running afterwards, and if you have to punt it, you're in a very good position for to pin them in their end anyway.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Marshall goes in motion. He'll get the call again.
Oh, look at that defensive end run me down from behind, man.
42-yard
That's
line.
okay.
Trying to
Just
take
punt it back to them. Nice short punt.
Conservative here.
Maybe one
Run the
of
clock
other
down
teams
as far as you can go, and
They're pretty comfortable running it, and falling short of the first isn't a big deal because you keep the clock moving.
never know, maybe you'll get lucky and hit one of their players with it or something.
Very shallow punt.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
And this punt will
Nice.
take a fortuitous bounce and land inside the 10-yard line. 1st and 10. Abrams in motion. Throwing on 1st down.
Look at him. Running up to the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, that guy was pretty far out of bounds,
That gives
though.
a little time to look over the field. There we saw a defense that wasn't giving him any time at all.
They'll go from the I formation. Scott sends it in motion.
You cheapy. Oh, my God!
With a hit on the quarterback.
Yeah.
Now we've got a bad thing, though. We don't have any
Oh, no.
timeouts.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it didn't happen.
that's okay. It didn't happen.
Some good field position.
He gets the free kick away.
I can't believe that I managed to do that. Ooh.
Ugh.
Okay, now you're definitely in run the ball 3 times in punt territory.
And Grant, he takes him straight to the turf.
The visiting team come out in a nickel package. On the carry, Wayne drags the ball carrier down behind the line. He has been a major force on defense. He's now up to 10 tackles in the game.
Well, that guy's apparently been all over me.
Yep, apparently.
Directing traffic. But
that's okay. You have the luxury now because this will take it to 2 minutes, and then if you run it one more time, they'll have to use one of their last 2 timeouts.
Great play in the back.
Even if that guy's going to run in there and tackle you while you're trying to hand the ball off, right?
Oh, you gotta love it.
Which is pretty cheap, but you don't have to run this play. You can let it run down to 2 minutes and then just call some kind of run play and force them to use a timeout, basically. Basically, you've just eaten up 2 of their clock stoppages for the last 2 minutes of the game, right?
Yep.
Out of the nickel. Changing the play now. Looks like he's calling an audible.
What are you doing there?
Trying to get him to give me the alignment I
Looks
want.
like he's changing the play.
Well, you know what? You're not going to make a first down here anyway.
No, but I want to pick up some yards for the punt.
Mills, the man in motion, calling an audible now.
Now he's waving his hands around.
Again, he'll get the call. The 40.
Oh, you almost made it. Wow.
See?
That was a great play.
It was all worth it. It was all worth it.
Yep. Well, and now they've only got 1 timeout left. 2.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. This one is shallow and short.
Nice bounce, too. There we go.
Inside their own 20. Out of the shotgun. He'll pass on first down. He's looking. Pressure. Heaving it over the middle.
I don't think that had much of a chance.
Yeah, well, basically I'm just playing prevent now. Right? 4 deep plus 1 man. And just back everybody up as far as they can go.
But most importantly, you have to keep the chains moving.
Make sure I've got 2 guys covering on the outside on each side. Oh, look at that. Wow, what I've had a hell of a game. Look at that, eh?
Yeah, you're doing fantastic out there, man.
Yeah.
You might get another safety here.
Maybe. No. Oh, look at that.
That was that fullback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now I think what you do is you run it straight ahead 3 times and then kick a field goal.
Well, Parkman's got to get his touchdown too, right?
Yeah. Just make sure you use the ball cover button and.
Look at how tight they've got that line.
Yep. I don't care. I'd run it right into the middle of them anyway.
Parkman gets the touchdown.
Yep.
He's going to have 2-yard rushing average this game. That's way better than his normal.
Yeah.
6 points on the board.
Well, at least we got a rushing touchdown in this game.
Yep.
And it's on its way. The point after is good.
Bad thing is, now they get the ball back.
That's okay. We're so far ahead now, I don't think it matters. They have to score 3 touchdowns and get at least 2 2-point conversions in the process to tie, right?
True, but it will hurt your defensive record.
I don't care. I think winning the game is probably the more important thing, right?
The visiting team face an uphill.
Besides that, I'm just going to do what I was doing, playing 4 deep.
Honestly, I can't believe I scored as many points as I did against these guys.
Back in the shotgun.
Well, they certainly started out tough, right?
Yeah, literally couldn't run against them at all. Still can't really run against them.
Pressure coming. Gives this one a ride to the left.
Oh,
Incomplete pass.
That could have gone the other way.
yeah.
Jenkins is our horse trailer player of the game.
Well, look at that. Bo Jenkins is the horse trailer player of the game.
Yep, he's still a superstar quarterback after all.
Oh, look at this.
Sack bumble.
Visiting team.
Oh, and that's a face mask.
Yeah. Wow.
John, they fumble it behind the line, but get to it before the defense does.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the defense knew the ball was on the ground. In any case, the offense reacted just a second faster. Yeah, and you can't win if you can't convert third down.
Pressure.
Yeah.
What a move by the defensive lineman to get the sack.
Now that is a heck of a play. When you drop everyone back in coverage and you still get the sack, you have 2 things.
There, got him again.
Wow.
Second, you have guys up front who can really.
Well, I think we'll end the Super Bowl in class here.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do on 4th down. It's your last shot. You're going for it. At least throw it up.
Well,
there.
one thing I'm going to say it out loud now.
Sack is
I did
definitely
not allow a
what we're
touchdown
looking
in the
for here.
playoffs.
Yeah, you did fantastic.
I did not allow a touchdown in the playoffs. In 3 playoff games, I allowed 4 field goals.
Yep.
Right? The defense was just played absolutely savage in the playoffs. Like, unbelievable.
No, you definitely bailed us out last game, too. And you held us in there this game. They didn't score anything in the second half.
Nope. I think that 3-3 solid that I came up with, I think that's a very, very key defensive system, and it turned into my bread and butter system, actually.
Yep.
Because you got Cedric Perry at left outside linebacker there. You might as well use him, right? You know, use him to scare quarterbacks and threaten them, right?
Super Bowl champions.
Yes, we are. We are the champions. So, instead of our standard little replay thing before the Pro Bowl, we'll maybe have to show who won all the awards, eh?
Yeah, well, there you go.
Because we will play the Pro Bowl just for fun.
Yep.
And maybe get a little preview of what the Sandman 99 offense will look like, because we always trade places when we play the Pro Bowl.
That's right, yeah.
But anyway, they fought us hard for the first
half of football.
Basically, first half of football, and then in the second half, though, I got to give you credit too. You made some adjustments in the second half.
Well, I came out passing, which is something that I never do, and I do have all these pass plays in my playbook that I never call, and, you know, I do have other plays in the playbook other than what people saw during the regular season. I just don't normally call them because I call what I'm comfortable with.
Well, and what you also, you know, if something's working, you stick with it, right?
That's right, yeah, because a lot of those pass plays, they're higher risk plays generally.
Yeah. So look at this. You only got 43 yards rushing, but you threw for 276 yards.
Against an all-Madden team.
Yeah. And against an all-Madden team, I allowed 49 yards rushing and 64 yards passing.
Yeah, you were absolutely smothering, man.
Yeah. Hey, defense wins championships. Didn't you hear? Didn't you know?
Bah.
Right? That's what Ray says. Ray is never wrong.
Yeah, Ray says handoffs win championships.
Well, in this particular case, that's not won the championship, though. You going 35 for 43, completing 81% of your passes for 296 yards and 2 touchdowns.
For reference, I still have not rehearsed or practiced most of those plays. I drew them, and then they sat in the playbook all season long, and I never called them.
Yeah, but the nice thing was, though, when you did decide to pull them out, you had a nice variety of things, too, right?
Yeah.
You know, like you weren't just running the same 2 or 3 plays all the time. You had, I don't know, half a dozen or 7 or 8 different plays that you were using, right?
Plus the audibles, the usual audibles.
Yeah, lots of little tricks in your bag of tricks there. Anyway, you did try and run the ball. I mean, but look at how poorly the average per carry was, though, right?
Yep.
And that's because the zombies were completely cranking down on the run and trying to prevent you from running.
Yeah, and I got hit in the backfield 3 times.
Yep. Yeah, three runs for a loss by the quarterback, and that's from interrupted handoffs. But anyway, look at that. Rhodes, Coleman caught a lot of passes. Marshall. Wow. The guys who are, well, I mean, Rhodes is kind of a star on the team. But
Coleman's not. He's a no-name.
But Coleman's not. He's a no-name. But he came in and caught 7 passes for 62 yards. So,
must be happy about that, see?
Yeah. And Kelvin Allen dropped a couple of passes, and Marshall dropped a couple of passes. And you didn't throw any real long ones either, right?
No, I basically don't have a long passing attack.
No, that streak thing is about the only thing that really you do.
That's right, yep.
Yeah. Anyway, here we go. So I personally had 7 tackles and 2 sacks. Right? That was me playing defensive tackle. And
you did a good job.
Zach Mack got 6 sacks in this game. Wow. And Cedric Perry got 3.
Wow, you sacked the shit out of them in this game.
Yeah.
You sacked them 11 times.
I got 11 sacks in this game. Yeah. No interceptions. Right? And Danny Jones knocked down 4 passes.
2 with his cheeks.
Yep. 2 with his two with his butt cheeks, but a couple of those were long bombs that they tried, though, when he was over there playing safety.
Yep.
Because he is just fast enough to play safety, right? On those long passes.
Yep.
So, and Travis Wade knocked down some passes, and yeah, you know, like That's usual, though, with my defenses. You see a lot of pass knockdowns. Zach Mack forces a fumble that we can't recover. And I scored. That was me. I scored the safety.
It was a sack safety, I think.
I should have got player of the game with that performance. Like, look at that. For a defensive tackle to get that kind of numbers, like, that's outrageous.
Yep.
That's probably a career game for Roble, too, right?
Well, maybe he'll get some big improvements out of that.
But another big play was that long field goal of 48 yards that you kicked. Doing, and then it went through. Right?
I don't even know how that went in.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It went in, and it counted. And it got us started.
And punting was pretty average.
Yeah, your net average was actually pretty good. 36 yards, that's as good as anybody. So, Anthony Strausser, before he got knocked out of the game, wasn't really doing all that great either. Right? He was 12 of 20 for 95 yards. And his replacement there, rookie, by the looks of it, was 3 of 14.
Well, he won't be on the team next year.
And he got sacked 9 times. But neither of them managed any long passes. And rushing, well, they didn't really, even though they got a couple of pretty good halfbacks, actually. And,
they didn't get a lot of yards, though.
Yeah, look at that. They got Oliver Pruitt.
Yep.
From Carolina.
Yeah, if you have Pruitt and Vandiver on the same damn team, man, like, really?
Well, yeah, it would be 4 yards in a cloud of dust, totally. Even I would run the ball more if I had those two guys both on the same team. But anyway, they had 4 drops. They
really, again, I think too much passing, not enough running.
Well, you know what? That's the story, though, right? See that cornerback with 14 tackles, and then that guy, that middle linebacker, right? He's a good player. But anyway, and then they missed that one really long field goal, and I think, what was that, a 57-yarder or something?
Yeah, it was some stupid length.
Yeah, like it was a crazy long field goal try. But that turned out to be a key play, too.
He's trying to replicate the Superbowl in Madden.
See, your net average was almost identical to his.
Yep.
Right?
In spite of the fact that he kept kicking him so that you'd have to return.
Yeah.
We just kicked him without a return, right?
But anyway, we are the champions.
Yes.
Once again. And Zach Mack is the player of the game with 6 sacks and a forced fumble.
Oh, man.
But that is the strongest part of the defense on the Crusaders now. They've been built that way. The defensive line is actually the strongest part of their defense, right?
Nice.
You know, they've got Zach Mack, they've got Roble, they've got Ben French. You know, like they have a very strong group in defensive line.
And even their secondary ain't bad too, right? Especially Scott Pete in the middle.
Yeah, their backups are pretty good. Scott Pete is a good
McGrady.
player too. Yep.
Even Hardy on the left there, he's not bad.
Backup defensive end. Yeah, he could play if he had to. But anyway, we won the Super Bowl.
Yes, we did.
So I guess when next we come back, we'll be playing in the Pro Bowl just for a little bit of fun.
Indeed.
Until then,
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.